I want to make moves, but I can't hear where I'm going. I can't feel much but peace, which used to bother me, but the energy was friction-laced before I chose to see who lives under my face. There was so many barriers up. There were so many lies about who is allowed on earth. What a silly song to sing when everything is the song that sings itself into solid form. The literalness of reality is comedic when you've been told not to see it, but the song is the literal, solid formation of the all coming into form, so all can be one, seeing more than infinity's chaos, letting it form into the beauty of faces. So many faces, some that have no eyes, because there are faces in every piece of reality, looking at us to see if we will see, and I choose to say yes. I want to make moves, but I can't hear where I'm going, and it doesn't matter anymore, because I see love in leaves, and spiders, and fabric, and strangers, and neighbors in the mirror. There was so many barriers up. There were so many lies about who is allowed on earth. What a silly song to sing when everything is the song that sings itself into solid form. No more lies in this place. This is the place where everything is already here. Stop saying it should leave. Take a time out to find your inner war and win it, and welcome your heart back into life. And you will find then that you love unconditionally. All that is you suddenly knows it is all that is them. It's impossible to kill if you breathe life into your own lost coins and sheep. CPR reality. Everything is the song that sings itself into solid form. Where were you when I laid the foundations of earth? You know you were born then, and the number of your days is great. Do you need to keep track of every little thing? Stop worrying about the details. If you want to control the details, you contend with God. But you can give in, let go, and let the story unfold. Dress for action. I will question you and make it known to me. Adorn yourself with majesty and dignity. Pour out the overflowings. Then I will acknowledge to you that your own right hand can save you. Whatever is under the whole heaven is mine. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They clasp each other and cannot be separated. There was so many barriers up. There were so many lies about who is allowed on earth. What a silly song to sing when everything is the song that sings itself into solid form. I used verses from the biblical book of Job. It will be offensive to some, but I chose them from love. I invite you to receive them with love, or draw a line for yourself that I will respect. But I will not argue to win, because love is not a game. It is a dance you can choose your partners for. And I am not everyone's dance partner. That said, I want to drag some of the themes out a bit more, because I love a good poem, and I love a good lecture. In a lot of standard Western teachings, God's speech from the whirlwind, chapters 38 through 41, is treated as a, "Shut up, Job, you're tiny, I'm huge, look at these monsters I made." But in Jewish commentary, especially within the Kabbalah and the writings of thinkers like Maimonides, the whirlwind speech is a paradigm shift. Job spent the whole book operating on a rigid transactional contract. If I am good, good things should happen. He was caught in the friction of a fragmented, dualistic ego. When the divine answers, it doesn't answer his legalistic complaints. Instead, it yanks him out of his human-centric ego and forces him to look at the wild, untamable, interdependent matrix of creation. God talks about feeding raven cubs, the birth of mountain goats and cosmic monsters. The message isn't, you are nothing. The message is, look at the whole. Stop trying to micromanage the universe from your small perspective. By the end, Job doesn't get his questions answered. His questions dissolve because he has looked into the face of the all. If we bring in the framework of what I've been uncovering about fascia being a liquid crystal solid-state supercomputer, friction is literally resistance in the matrix. When we live in the ego, trying to control the narrative, building up those barriers and lies, we introduce mechanical, emotional, and bioelectric friction in our tissues. You are literally choking the signal. Finding peace under your face is dropping the resistance, allowing the system to conduct energy with zero impedance. When I say the song that sings itself into solid form, it's not a metaphor. In quantum field theory and wave mechanics, nothing is static. Matter is just energy slowed down to a palatable vibration. In Jewish mysticism, creation happens through otiyat, the letters, the sound of the divine alphabet. God speaks the world into existence, and that speech is continuous. The moment the song stops, reality collapses. Reality is the literal physics of standing waves creating form, and the mystical truth that reality is a self-generating symphony. I took the lines that are traditionally read as aggressive and turned them into an invitation to realize your own divinity. You don't have to take me up on it, but it's more fun if you do. God asked Job, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of earth?" Much later in the verses it says, "You know you were born then, and the number of your days is great." The truth is, you were there. Every atom in your fascia, every bit of iron in your blood was forged in the foundations of that early cosmic singing. You are as old as the field itself. My favorite thing is unity consciousness. I will take every path towards the center that I can find, and then I will pop back out just so I can find a new path to take in order to go back again. And in this poem, the absolute peak of unity consciousness speaking from within the sequence from chapter 41 comes from a part that originally described the tight-knit scales of the Leviathan, but here becomes a beautiful description of the unified quantum field. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They clasp each other and cannot be separated. That isn't a dressing down from God. That is a description of absolute entanglement, non-duality. There is no empty space. There is no separation between you, the leaf, the spider, the neighbor, or the mirror. The Bible can be a beautiful dance partner with whom, at times, I disagree. But I don't want to sit out the dance of life just because we see things differently. I'm here. Welcome your heart back into life. It's okay to make new things that no one has seen. They don't have to like it for it to be. I have one kid who loves spiders like a mother loves a child, and another one who never wants to see a spider one day in their life. But spiders live here on Earth and do great and terrible things. It already is. It already is. And so am I. I am. That's why I wrote the poem. You can ask me to leave, but I'm already here. And I will dance, knowing everything is the song that sings itself into solid form.